All right, welcome to your 10-minute bar workout for legs. We're gonna go ahead and get started right away. You're just gonna grab the back of a chair. You're gonna put your feet right under your hips and tighten your abdominals. And we're just gonna start with a simple heel raise. You wanna engage the glute, and you're gonna start to feel the heat all along the back of the legs, from the calf muscles all the way to the hamstrings. You wanna keep your shoulders down. And again, just draw that navel in nice and tight, really warming up the back of the legs. A few more here, pressing evenly through all 10 toes. And let's just go ahead and release that, kind of shake it out. We're gonna move into the same position, so you're gonna lift the heels up off the floor. This time you're gonna bend the knees, just like you're sliding down a wall. From here, you're going to come up halfway and slide down. Come up halfway and slide down. You want to keep those heels lifted, those abdominals in nice and tight, and you're really going to start to feel the heat on the top of the thighs. Just keeping that muscle under tension. Up and down just a couple inches. A few more here. One more, drop it down and come up and release. Go ahead and shake that out. All right, we're gonna come up into that same position, so lift the heels up, bend the knees forward, slide down that imaginary wall, and this time, as you come up, you're gonna take that lower spine and kind of tuck it under, engage those glutes, and come up. You're gonna release it down, squeeze and tuck, and up. It almost feels like a little wave through the bottom of your spine. You wanna keep those knees in line with your hips, tuck up. Good, you're really gonna feel the heat in the front of the thighs. Squeeze it up. And tuck. Good, just a couple more here. Keep those abs drawn in. Two more. Last one, tuck and squeeze it up. Good, okay, shake it out. This time you're gonna bring the heels together and bring the toes apart. Back into a heel raise. Separating the heels as you come up. And you're gonna start to feel the heat on the outside of the thighs all the way down to the calves. Abs tight, shoulders relaxed. Breathing. Couple more here, really squeeze those glutes, keep them nice and tight. All right, go ahead and release that. Shake it out. By now your legs are feeling really warm. We're going to keep the heels together, toes apart. We're gonna lift up just an inch or so, bend the knees, drop down, and it'll look like your legs are making a diamond shape. Just look down and check. Shoulders drop down, abs tight. We're gonna drop down a little bit further, maybe an inch or two, and come up. Drop down and come up. Very small movement. Keeping those glutes tight and really starting to feel the engagement of the quads, the front of the legs. Make sure you're breathing. Good. Abs tight. And let's just do a couple more here. One more and squeeze it up. And wiggle those legs out. All right, one more in this position. So again, heels together, toes apart. We're gonna lift the heels up about an inch, bend the knees, drop down into that diamond shape. And this time, we're gonna take that tuck back into this exercise. So you're gonna squeeze and tuck up, drop down. Squeeze the glutes forward, tuck up, and down. Again, you'll feel that little wave through the lower spine as you tuck. And these movements are not very big. You're just lifting up and down a couple inches. Tuck. Couple more. Really feeling that heat in the front of the thighs. One more tuck and come on up and wiggle it out. All right, we're gonna turn on profile to the chair. We're gonna start with the outside leg. So you're gonna point the outside leg forward and just kind of rotate at the hip, hands on the hip, a soft bend in the knee, and you're gonna pick that leg up as high as you can. Just a little leg lift here. Not a big movement. Drawing the abdominals in, and again, getting that strength building on the top of the leg. Good. Keep this glute on the floor nice and tight. Little movements. Breathing. All right, couple more here. And then we're just gonna extend that leg forward, flex the foot. Again, holding onto the hip. We're going to bend and straighten. Bend and straighten. It's a very small bend and stretch, but you'll feel that engagement in the quad, really building strength here in the top of the leg. Good. Really push it down through the heel, keeping a tall posture. Two more. And release. All right, just kind of shake out that leg, give it a little stretch, and we're going to take it to the other side. So I'm just going to move my chair here. Here we go. Holding on to the outside hip, outside leg forward, abs tight. Again, pointing that leg forward, rotate it out at the hip, a little bend in the knee, and a little tiny lift. Good. Again, making sure you can feel that strength building on the top of the quad. This base glute stays strong and stable. Abdominals nice and tight. Couple more, and again, these movements are very small. All right, go ahead and release that leg, just a little shake. And we're gonna straighten that leg, lift it up just a few inches, flexing the foot, rotate it at the hip. We're gonna bend and stretch. Bend and stretch. Really pushing down through that heel. Taking your time, and you'll feel, again, that heat building on the top of the quad. Good, a couple more here. Keeping your pelvis stable. And one more. And go ahead and shake it out, kind of stretch that leg back. Good. All right, we're just gonna come forward for one last exercise. You're gonna bring your legs out nice and wide, hands at the hips, feet turned out just a little bit, and we're just gonna finish with a small heel raise, wide leg position, kind of opening those hips. Feeling the heat in the calf muscles, and your entire leg should feel worked. Nice tall posture. And a couple more. 2 and 1. All right, go ahead and shake those legs out. This was your 10-minute bar workout for legs. And you will feel strong, you will feel tight, and I'll see you again next time.